Title: The Making of Traditional Pasta. Introduction. Welcome to PulseInfoZone, your go-to destination for all things culinary. Today, we're delving into the wonderful world of pasta making. From the classic spaghetti to the elegant fettuccine, we'll explore the diverse universe of pasta and uncover the secrets behind crafting fresh pasta from scratch. A brief history of pasta. Let's start with a journey back in time to explore the origins of pasta. Did you know that pasta has been a staple in Italian cuisine for centuries? Its roots can be traced back to ancient civilizations like the Etruscans and the Romans. Originally, pasta was made by hand using simple ingredients like flour and water, a tradition that continues to this day. Types of pasta. Pasta comes in various shapes and sizes, each with its own unique characteristics and ideal pairings. From long and slender spaghetti to short and tubular penne, the possibilities are endless. Some popular types of pasta include spaghetti, fettuccine, penne, rigatoni, farfalle, linguine, fusilli. The ingredients. Now, let's dive into the heart of pasta making, the ingredients. To create delicious fresh pasta, you'll need just a few simple ingredients. All-purpose flour, eggs, salt. That's it. With these basic components, you're well on your way to crafting homemade pasta that rivals any store-bought variety. The equipment. While you don't need fancy gadgets to make pasta, having the right equipment can certainly make the process easier. Here's what you'll need. Mixing bowl, rolling pin or pasta machine, knife or pasta cutter, drying rack, optional. The pasta making process. Now, let's roll up our sleeves and get started on making our own pasta from scratch. Follow these simple steps. 1. Prepare the dough. In a mixing bowl, combine the flour and salt. Create a well in the center and add the eggs. Gently mix until a dough forms. 2. Knead the dough. Transfer the dough to a floured surface and knead it for about 10 minutes, or until it becomes smooth and elastic. 3. Rest the dough. Wrap the dough in plastic wrap and let it rest for at least 30 minutes to allow the gluten to relax. 4. Roll out the dough. Once rested, divide the dough into smaller portions. Using a rolling pin or pasta machine, roll out each portion into thin sheets. 5. Shape the pasta. Depending on the type of pasta you're making, use a knife or pasta cutter to shape the dough into your desired shape. 6. Cook or dry the pasta. At this point, you can either cook the pasta immediately in boiling salted water or let it dry on a rack for future use. Tips and tricks. Use semolina flour for a more authentic texture and flavor. Experiment with different shapes and sizes to suit your preferences. Don't be afraid to get creative with flavors by adding herbs or spices to the dough. Fresh pasta cooks much quicker than dried pasta, so keep an eye on it while boiling. Pros and cons on health. Pros. 1. Control over ingredients. When making pasta from scratch, you have full control over the ingredients, allowing you to choose high-quality, organic, or gluten-free options to suit your dietary needs. 2. Nutritional value. Fresh homemade pasta tends to have a higher nutritional value compared to store-bought varieties, as it typically contains fewer preservatives and additives. 3. Customization. You can customize the pasta dough to include whole wheat flour or incorporate vegetables like spinach or beets, adding extra nutrients and flavor to your dish. 4. Lower sodium content. By controlling the amount of salt added to the dough and sauce, you can significantly reduce the overall sodium content of your pasta dish. Cons. 1. Caloric density. Homemade pasta can be higher in calories compared to store-bought options, especially if large quantities of eggs and flour are used in the recipe. 2. Time-consuming. Making pasta from scratch requires time and patience, as the dough needs to be kneaded, rested, and rolled out before shaping. 3. Skill required. Achieving the perfect texture and consistency of pasta dough takes practice and skill, which may be challenging for novice cooks. 4. Portion control. With the ability to make large batches of pasta at home, there is a risk of overeating if portion sizes are not carefully monitored. Fun facts. 1. Pasta shapes galore. Did you know that there are over 600 different shapes of pasta worldwide? From classic shapes like spaghetti and penne to more unique varieties like radiatori and gemelli, there's a pasta shape to suit every taste and dish. 2. Pasta preservation. In the past, dried pasta was a staple food for sailors and explorers due to its long shelf life and nutritional value. 2. It was a reliable source of sustenance during long sea voyages and expeditions. 3. Pasta innovations. The invention of the pasta machine in the 17th century revolutionized the pasta making process, making it faster and more efficient. 4. Today, modern pasta machines are used in homes and commercial kitchens alike to produce pasta on a large scale. 4. World Pasta Day. Pasta lovers rejoice. World Pasta Day is celebrated annually on October 25th, highlighting the cultural significance and culinary versatility of this beloved dish. 5. Pasta shapes and sauces. Did you know that certain pasta shapes are better suited to specific types of sauces? For example, long, thin noodles like spaghetti pair perfectly with light, oil-based sauces, while tubular shapes like penne are ideal for capturing chunky tomato sauces. 6. Pasta artistry. In Italy, pasta making is not just a culinary skill, it's an art form. 6. Skilled pasta makers known as sfogline handcraft delicate pasta shapes like tortellini and cappelletti with precision and finesse, passing down the techniques through generations. Conclusion. And there you have it, folks. With just a handful of ingredients and a little bit of patience, you can create your own delicious pasta from scratch. So why not give it a try? Your taste buds will thank you. Thanks for joining us on this pasta making adventure. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to PulseInfoZone for more mouth-watering culinary content. Until next time, happy cooking!